Moo. Moo. Nothing. Lance, your cattle are stuck up, man. Sorry I didn't bring you along with the first load of the morning. It was a little early. I don't really like mornings. Tried getting one of Lance's cattle to moo at me, and it just looked at me weird. Alright, today's going to be pretty much the same thing as our last video, I'm guessing, unless things change. Just back and forth to Ida Grove to keep hauling beans. That's why it was stuck up. I knew there was a reason that cow was stuck up, or steer. I don't know what it was. Most likely steer. Hasn't been fed yet this morning. I'd be stuck up too.
In that moment, and I'm like, no, you know what? Live or die, I am only riding this ride once. And I hear, hey, and it's the attendants, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I got on the phone, I'm sorry. Once we left with that last truck, I got on the phone with California, and we were talking, and now we're back out here at the farm. I have a couple extra minutes because, well, here, let me show you. Right there's the grain cart getting loaded. It's going to be right over here any minute. So I had a couple extra minutes to wipe everything down, clean everything up. I really like using Meguiar's cleaning stuff, but this is my first time getting this interior detailer cleaner, and it restores and protects. It's got a refresh, and it has a little smell to it. It's water. I don't like this stuff at all. I usually get the Meguiar's Ultra Shine, but that would not work for farm use because it makes everything in my world shine like crazy, but it's like spreading oil on your dash, and, well, dust goes straight to it. Another one of those small towns in Iowa. This is Battle Creek. We're about, what is it, 6 miles maybe to Ida Grove. We run over to Ida Grove, doing our same thing. Pull in there, they will unload us thankfully because it's very, very, very dusty. You know, I've seen some of the questions and some of the comments in some previous farming videos, so I figured now would be a good time to start answering those maybe throughout this video. First off, that thing you just seen go down into that trailer, if you're not from the agricultural world, you're probably thinking, what is that? That is a testing probe. It's where the elevator gets their samples. They take a sample out of your trailer, they run it through a machine, and it tells it the moisture, it tells it the damage, it tells it all that fancy stuff that farmers will know and I don't know. But all I know is it's taking their sample. I kind of think it's a free will donation too, because every time you go through that, it sucks up probably a coffee cup or a coffee can worth of crop, and, well, they keep that. So that's kind of their donation. At the end of the day, at a big place, they're having an entire wagon full of like soybeans or corn, you know. Well, that adds up over a harvest year. That's just my opinion in it. I have no clue how everybody else feels about it, but that's what that device is. It's taking a sample of what's in my trailer.
It's grown, it's gotten better, it's continually evolved, and we're at the point where it needs to evolve more, but it's not.
A lot of people think that, wow, that's super nice that those elevators unload your truck for you. No, it's just for truck drivers. Don't unload their load too fast into their auger system. Like when the season started, or when I started, I could come in and out of here 5 minutes flat and everything was great. But I think they're kind of running out of, I think they might be running out of space, or I don't know what it is, but we just spent like 12 minutes sitting there getting unloaded. That's a long time if you're wondering. Now then when I pull into, well, if you've been watching the videos, when we were running up to Storm Lake there, I'd pull into that huge plant and it would take the beans as fast as you could possibly open the gates. Which brings up another question. Why don't they go to a place that unloads the fastest or doesn't have a line or whatnot? Well, I think the lineup thing is just a gamble. You never really know. But why don't they go here? Why don't they go there? It's a money thing, I think. I don't know. I'm not a farmer. I think each place has different bids on how much they're going to charge the store beans, how much they're going to charge to do whatever they have to do with beans. And I don't pretend to know, I don't act to know, and I don't really even want to know. But that's why. Plus, it's a location thing too. That Storm Lake one, I was gone for 2 hour 45 to 2.5 hours every round on one of those. Versus these loads, I'm gone, you know, I'm gone from anywhere from 40 minutes to 1 hour.
Key. If I can find those, it won't be.
That's a lot of food.
I'm not sure if I can find them.
They gave me a lot of food. That goes to the whole crew. I don't know who to thank. I think I just thank the elevator, right? I don't know. She asked, she goes, you want food? And I go, I can't just take food for me. There's a bunch of people out there. She goes, how many? I'll give them to you. So I got a lot of food. Pretty good. I watched him cook them. He was on the he had them on the Blackstone there while I was circling around and everything the last couple times, and I like it. It tastes good.
Put your time in it.
New day, new me. I started to get a little grumpy yesterday, so I figured, let's just put the camera down. I wasn't grumpy for no particular reason whatsoever. I got free food. You should always be happy. But for some reason I was. Alright, oh, wait. It's getting cool out, guys. You guys need a hat. Go to truckingwithschmidt.com. My dad will hook you up. Alright, let's get back underway. We just need to make a quick, less than 1 minute stop. Next question. We're going to keep that question thing going, even though it's a new day. You guys have asked, well, I seen a question in there. that asked, hey Kurt, why don't you use your Kenworth for this? It'd be much more profitable for you. It might make more money, but I would destroy my truck. If you guys have recognized where some of these field entrances we're going in and out of with these day cab short wheelbase trucks, first class could do them. You know, the bumper get ripped off right away, and then well, she just wouldn't last long. You gotta realize first class is a 286-inch wheelbase with an 86-inch studio sleeper on it. It is it's not designed for farm use. It's really heavy for one thing, and we're not going in and out of you know, well-groomed, really easy in and out field entrances. You know, we're not going to elevators. You know, the elevator that gave us free food, I've seen a couple big trucks going in there, and they're still smaller than first class, and they're struggling. But they, you know, the sleepers, the longer Peterbilts, they're still struggling. So no, using the Kenworth would not be an option doing this kind of work. Now, if I was on a main farm with a bin site going to a larger elevator, or like that bean plant that we would go to, yeah, no problem. But this is harvest, we're going in and out of fields, and these little day cabs, they rock on, they work perfect for what they're built for. Stay. Good job. Will you reach? Come on, a little bit further. There you go. Now, if we were pulling into entrances, field entrances like this, every single load all the time, oh heck yeah, Kenworth would work just fine, as long as we were going to a big enough elevator for it. So look at this one. Ah, that's baby butt smooth right there. You don't even know you're going into a field. Plus it's a bean field. They're flat, other than, you know, a few little water washouts, stuff like that, but it'd work great for this. But this is, we're not in this field all the time. Would the Kenworth be easier on a body after, you know, a 12, 13-hour day? Oh yeah, yeah. These little day cabs, they're nice. I love both of them. But at the end of the day, you're just a little bit more stiffer than what you'd be if you were in the W9. But they work perfect. These trucks are perfect for what they're doing right now. Those feel like they have 100 pounds of air in them. Maybe 110, but most likely 100. Don't focus on the bugs. Quit focusing on the bugs. Focus on the combine. Now early in the morning he's actually being able to start because it's windy and dry. Good morning, Lance. How are you on this beautiful morning? Oh, bump. Hang on. Pretty cool little tunnel, right? You got to pull into what they call the bean building. I'm recognizing the elevator is switching over to pretty much all corn, and they're putting the beans in the building now. little breezy out today. There's another truck that I keep meeting on every single round. It's an old International. Well, I don't know how old it is, but it's an International. Every single time. First time it's kind of like a wave. Third time, wave. 15th time, wave. We're at like the 30th time we've met each other now. It's because I don't know where he's coming from, but it's the exact same, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I told Sarah last night, I go, I've never seen Ida Grove so many times in such a short period, I don't think, in my entire life. I know it'd be a lot cooler if I had a clean windshield. You know, guys, when I open up my hood on my W9 and I climb up there and I clean the windshield all off all the time, have you guys ever tried climbing up to the windshield on a Freightliner Cascadia? You got to be a trapeze artist to do that. You know what? That International doesn't have a sleeper. It's a day cab. I don't know why. For some reason I thought there was a little sleeper on the back of that thing. Either way, I like it.
And diagram of sort of.
You guys want to see something?
Where you have
We're in
people like
drive.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
We're in reverse. We're in drive.
In Venezuela who want to
We're in
see
reverse. That is screwy. If you haven't guessed yet, yes, it's a new field. We finished up, the boys finished up that other field, and now we're in a new one. And we're going to a new place. We're over here in Anthem. Everything's going pretty smooth here, in and out situation.
one gentleman. I regret to
I like
inform you
butter.
I have not tasted the $60 butter.